Yeah, I'm gonna share that last video with you because I think it's high time. It might be demoralizing to see that OG and all these incel boys, yeah, the top G in the house, like it might be demoralizing, but it actually isn't. This is all gonna blow up in their faces. But we gotta keep hitting the spot, keep hitting them right where it hurts, because it is true. This is what Islam is in a nutshell. Have a listen to this one.
نلاقي يئسنا من المحيض اللي هي الكبرت ما عندهاش محيض.
ايوه.
ونلاقي لم يحضنا نوعين. لم يحضنا لمرض. واحده عندها مرض، يعني ما عندها مشاكل في الدوره الشهريه، عندها ما بتجيلهاش. تمام. ودي حالات نادره جدا وشاذه. والحكم للغالب ليس للشاذ. تمام. ونلاقي لم يحضنا جمهور المفسرين حضرتك، اولهم ابن جرير الطبري في كتابه في تفسيره المشهور، كتاب زاد المسير لابن الجوزي، يعني كلام صحيح البخاري، كلام الفتح، كلام الحافظ في الفتح، كل ده بيقول انه الاتفاق على انه الكلام هنا على الصغيره التي لم تبلغ الحيض بعد، يجوز تزويجها وان لم يحدث وفاق تطليقها، والشرع قال هذا فعدتها كذا. مين اللي قال الكلام ده؟ زي ما بقول لحضرتك كده، ولا لم يحضر
الصغيره، يعني الصغيره اللي هي لم تبلغ الحيض يجوز.
نعم. الكلام طبعا الكلام ليس كلامي، انما الكلام على ايه؟
يعني مثلا كم سنه؟ يعني 10 سنين، 9 سنين، 8 سنين،
لم يتحدث سن. الحقيقه لم يتحدث سن بالزواج. لا، الشريعه الاسلاميه كلها، هات لي حد يقول لي اتحدث سن بيوم، بسنه، ب10، ب20.
انت على كده بقى، انت ممكن وهي لسه طفله بقى شهر او شهرين
ان شاء الله حتى يوم.
See, this is what
one day you can marry a one day old baby.
Exactly. This is what Islam is. So you got to remember, Andrew Tate is a follower of this ideology. Back in the day, I used to hear all these conspiracy theories that the George W. Bush and all these American presidents, they are part of some secret society where they worship the devil and blah, blah, blah. This is the devil. They're saying that a one-day-old baby can be married off to a man. Quran 65, verse number 4, it actually says that girls who haven't even menstruated yet, and it's telling you about those girls, and Muhammed Did actually talks about it. He actually proudly boasts about it. It's like, in the Quran, it doesn't give any age restriction. I'm sorry, I know this is very disgusting, but I'm sorry, this is what Islam is for you. Like, we all have to say, we have to give lip service to that. It's such a beautiful religion, 1.2, 1.4, whatever, fucking however many people believe in that. We have to respect that. No! This is a pedophilic religion. I'm sorry to use a loaded term, but this is what it is. The Quran actually does not put a limit on any marriage age. The Hadith, a lot of people actually like to disregard the Hadith, the modern Muslims, the lipstick Muslims. They like to put that away. But those Muslims actually say, no, Hadith is bullshit. You know why they say it? Because the Hadith literally puts the restriction, the limit on 6 years. 6. Let that sink in for a moment. 6-year-old girl. Because Prophet Muhammad, as roses are red, violets are blue. Aisha was 6, Muhammad was 52. That is true. I became Muhammad Ali. so that's what it is. And this is Andrew Tate's new cult. To be honest, again, let me give it to you. I don't think Andrew Tate believes in this, but these OGs, all these other incel boys from the Muslim community, they believe in this.
Okay, I see your pedophilic shape, and I raise you a more important religious figure that endorses such a thing. Because that's just a guy, this is a TV guy, was that guy a very significant person?
He might be in the Arabic speaking.
Do you want me to bring you somebody more significant? A little tiny bit more significant. Yeah.
Yes, do it.
Ayatollah Khomeini.
He's Shia.
Yeah, sorry, guys. He's
this
a
is
more
anti-Shia
significant
bigotry. This is anti-ex-Muslim Shia bigotry.
Okay, well, the most significant Shia figure, I would argue, in the past 100 years, Ayatollah Khomeini said, a man can have sexual pleasure from a child as young as a baby. This is the leader of the revolution, of the Islamic Revolution in Iran. Okay, this is the founder of the Islamic Republic as we speak. This is the guy that people, the Shah's regime was toppled for. Okay, then he continues. However, he should not penetrate vaginally. YouTube, we're not saying any of this. This is Ayatollah Khomeini, and this has been verified. This is in his book. Okay, but sodomizing the child is acceptable. Okay, so by sodomizing, he clarifies it's like he uses a word that is described as thawing. Like you put, again, I'm not saying this, YouTube, you put the male genitals between the baby's thighs. That's the way you could do that with a baby. You can't. Again, not my words. This is Khomeini. We're condemning this. Okay. They're saying not the vagina is not ready yet, so you could use the baby's legs. It is better for a girl to marry at such a time when she would begin menstruation at her husband's house rather than her father's home. Any father marrying his daughter so young will have a permanent place in heaven. Okay, there we go.
This is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. And
no.
I mean, I try to make sense out of stuff, how people do this, and look at this.
This is the guy that in every classroom in Iran and in every office, you have to hang his picture. Every classroom and every office has to hang this man's picture in the entire country.
And see, this is, I don't get it. I seriously, I don't get it. What is it in us, in humans, where the people are like, I need this. I need this. I need something above me. There's got to be something more. I just don't get it. There's got to be something more. That feeling that is rising in your heart or your consciousness, exactly, but you feel that this is in your heart. It's rising in your heart, and you say, it must be my God. It must be Allah. It must be Allah. Islam is a sick and a pathetic ideology. There's no two ways about that. I'm sorry. You know, like this Muhammed Did and the OGs, this PR movement, all that BS. This is BS. This is what Islam truly is. Islam is a pathetic ideology, and that it supports pedophilia. Pedophilia. Again, we condemn that. We do not endorse that. This is how pathetic that is. And we live in a world, guys. We live in a world. I reckon if we lived in the 90s, I think it might have been a bit different, because that post-Second World War, in the postmodernism world, these values were being reinvented, and people were saying, okay, this is wrong. This is wrong. It shouldn't be like this, blah, blah, blah. But we live in a world in 2022 when people try to glamorize this kind of nonsense. They kind of glamorize it. And it seems like on surface that, they're succeeding. I guarantee you that this is not going to work out. This is not sustainable. And this is why I always say the wokeism, as bad as it might be, it is nothing when it comes to the religious conservatism.
And look, this is what the current revolution in Iran is all about. That guy that I showed you, that's Khomeini. That's the picture of him, the guy in every classroom. And this is how the new generation of Iranians are responding to this guy. This is Khomeini, the previous Islamic leader in Iran, and now Khamenei, the current one. And the girls in Iran are taking off their hijab and showing their middle finger to him. This is the new movement that is happening, right? And if more Iranians read this guy's books before they did the revolution, I would suspect that they wouldn't do the revolution in his name. This is what happens when you join movements without actually being aware about what they're. But this generation is a lot more aware than the generation that brought these guys to power. Anyways, let's hope better for the future of Iran.
To help me produce more videos like these, support me on Patreon or PayPal.